Hello, today I'm looking at the CRBN TruFoam Genesis paddles, the version 1 and 2. I've been playing with the paddles for a few weeks, maybe 3 weeks now. There is a difference in the technology. You can tell when you're playing with a foam paddle. Not necessarily in a good or bad way, just a little different. So my favorite paddle is the wide body paddle now. And CRBN has the number 2, the TruFoam, the wide body. I have to put the weight on both sides at the 3 and 9 position for a little bit better twist weight. I love great twist weight. I'm a control person. I don't have power, so I have to go with the strength of my game. I put 1 gram per inch tape on the sides. I've got 5 inches total on each side for 10 grams. If you're at the baseline and you want to get a ball back over the kitchen, with a normal paddle, you really got to open the head. With the titanium patch that's in the middle, this gives it a little bit more pop with the touch. So you can actually flatten it out and it gets a little speed on there so that it can get lower over the net, which I love. I also had to get used to that when dinking. The same way, I'm turning my paddle a little too much. I had to kind of straighten the paddle out, but I had to push the paddle a little bit. So there is some differences. You have to get used to that. It's not a big deal. Once you play a day with it, you're fine. There's no problem. I've had a lot of people that have told me they like this paddle because they used to play with the poppier paddles, and that was great when you're hitting power shots, but when they're trying to they're in a defensive mode and they're trying to just get the ball back into the kitchen to reset it, they feel like this gives them a better opportunity because it softens it a little bit, and they don't have to put a lot of power into it to get it back over. But if they do put a little bit more power, it's not going to fly on them to get slammed at them. I've put tape on the sides, 10 gram total as well. Again, I just love to try and get the twist weight enhanced on this. I do love the 5.5 inch handle on this one. So I would really love to see the 2 with a longer handle. I don't know if that's doable or not, or if it would play well. I just feel like that's something that I would like a lot. I've been playing with this paddle. My wife has been playing with the 2 more. She's now taken this as her main paddle, so I've lost this paddle. This is hers now, so I got it stolen from me, basically. So but she likes that. So I've been trying to play with the elongated 16 by 7.35 inch paddle. It's a little different. I do love that I get more power from this paddle. That's a great point. I get the same touch. I get the same feel when I'm at the baseline trying to get into the kitchen, or at the kitchen on my dinks, or even counters. But the twist weight is not as high. It's lower. It's like 5 point something. So that tends to get me in trouble with my counters sometimes, or with bangers, because they're coming at me hard. I feel like with the wide body paddles, I have a better chance of, so I can block it a little bit, and then they won't be able to come at me again and again with the hard shots. When I give this paddle for somebody to try, I say take it, keep it 2 or 3 days, play with it for as many matches as you can to get comfortable with it, and don't switch and don't play with this paddle once in your old paddle and then this one again. Try this paddle, continue to use it consistently for 2 or 3 days in all your matches. CRBN did a great job with this paddle. I love the 18 months that they put into R&D. You can tell when you play with the paddle. I think this paddle is going to be ideal for a lot of people, mostly people who have an all-around game or people that have more towards the control game with occasional burst of power, speed ups. My final thoughts on this paddle is that I think you're going to enjoy it. I think you're going to get a good feel for it. It's going to be different. But I think if you give it time, I think you'll really like it.